Hey kids, I'm going to direct this to the college kids out there with these wise, intelligent professors. Let me ask you a question, kids. Does it look like it's going in your direction? I mean, when you look back at your mom and dad, and you look at when they were being raised and your grandparents, you saw cheaper food, better schools, cheaper schools that weren't so expensive. You didn't have to really go out and get a big loan, did you? You didn't have to get into debt like you are today. And you surely didn't have the government in there going, hey, we'll loan you some money. Yeah, just get in more debt. Did you see them really struggle to go find a job? No, you didn't. They went to school. They come out of school. They got a decent job. You all got provided nice homes. Enough money to go get you an education. Only this time mom and dad have to go out and get big loans for these educations. Does it really look like it's going in your direction? I don't think so. I think in your hearts, you college kids, I think that's why you're all looking for Ron Paul and you're all looking for these other people, because you see that these choices are nothing but a bunch of demons. They call themselves Democrats. They don't even love you. And these professors, they're teaching you hate. You know, it just saddens my heart so much, because I'm a changed man since Jesus came into my life. I was awful before that. And you're being told to put his name on the floor and stomp on it? Okay, does that feel right to you? Does it feel right that a teacher tells you to hate right there? What if he was to tell you, put your brother and sister's name down there, and your parents' name and your grandparents' name down there, your best friend? Are you going to stomp on them too? Would you do that? Would the next time he tells us, put Jesus' name on the floor, put God's name on the floor? Why don't you go ahead with a clear conscience, kids? With a clear conscience, knowing what you're seeing now, the law's changing, the schools being hateful, everybody not even wanting to talk to each other anymore. Food prices going up. GMO foods putting poison in your foods. Jet planes poisoning you up above, spraying you down. And the media is your best friend. These people are your best friend. They keep denying it. They're telling you, no, there's nothing wrong. Those are clouds. Clouds coming out of a jet airplane that I never saw as a kid. Does it feel right? Does today feel right to you? It doesn't feel right to me, because I saw what it was. And you did too. You saw your parents. They had jobs. You're getting out of school, you owe $60,000 for an education. You can't even find a McDonald's job. If you find one, you're lucky. Does that feel right to you? Does it feel right putting the name of Jesus Christ on the ground when that teacher tells you? Or are you just scared because you don't want to lose your grade? Or your friends? I bet you look around and you look at your friends, and I bet they're thinking the same thing, college kids. Why don't you guys stop putting up with this? You know, just 5 or 6 of you just standing up and looking at that professor and saying, I'm not doing it. And looking at your friend saying, no, we're not going to push this hate. We're not going to push this man's hate. He'll shut up in a second. What's he going to? Is he going to fail all of you? Like I said, does it feel right? You already owe runaway government right now. The government's getting bigger. Are you getting taken care of? Do you feel comfortable out there? Do you feel like you're secure once you leave this class, that you're going to find something? Owing school education, $60,000, $40,000, whatever it is, you owe that, or your parents do. You can't find a job, and on top of that, your own economy says you owe $53,000 a kid per you. Then your kids come up, they're going to owe more. Does that feel right to you? It doesn't feel right to me. Man, I'm old. My life is past. Y'all are kids. Stop backing the liberal agendas, these that aren't going your way, because they're not going your way. You're going to have drones flying over the top of you. Does that feel right to you, kids? You having somebody spy on you all day? Making sure that the secret police aren't at your door, or you can't say this, you can't say that. It wasn't like that when I was a kid. Sure, it was going in that direction, but it wasn't like that. I'm sad for you kids. I'm sad for all you college kids. And I bet if you could just get a few of you, you put this video out there. You start asking yourselves, amongst yourselves, why doesn't somebody like Ron Paul get promoted? I'm not saying he's a great man. I'm not saying he may even be part of this. But why isn't he out there? He's speaking your tune, wasn't he? But they weren't choosing him, huh? No, it wasn't you kids not choosing him. It wasn't the people that said, hey, man, maybe this guy's got a different path. No, it wasn't you. It wasn't under your control. It's the same ones that these professors, like these people, like your politicians, that are getting lots of money. They're not. You could vote as many things as you want about the law or whatever. You're not being asked. The law is just being changed. Cameras are going up on the streets. Camps are coming out. Different police are coming. I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about. I've seen it. You'll be seeing military in the streets soon. Does it feel right for you, kids? Does it feel like it's going in your direction by supporting these hate people? Yeah, and it starts with some of these people, like this professor. Like I said, next time it says, hey, put Jesus on the floor and stomp on him. Why don't you put your parents down there too? Why don't you put yourself down there? Because that's what's going to happen to you too. Why don't you put in big, bold letters, my name, your name. Put it there. Because you're just stomping on yourselves. And you don't even see it. And then people like me come to you with a message of love and truth. And you laugh at us. But next time you're outside, it's a nice day in the morning time, look up. Look up and look at those jet planes crisscrossing them chemicals across you. Look at them. Next time you grab a taco or a burrito or something, or from a McDonald's or a Taco Bell, think of the poison that's in there. Yeah, it's in there. How about the leaded poison toys that were coming across overseas years back? 5, 6 years ago. We can't have lead in our toys. That went far, didn't it? All the lead testing things came out. I remember them having a special on a show showing where they're supposed to be testing these things, and it was like 2 tables pushed together with a bunch of boxes on. They couldn't even find an employee who was testing them. This is your government, man. They care about you. Man, wake up, kids. That's all I'm saying. Wake up. The next time they ask you to do something hateful, look at your friends, man. Look all around. Your fellow students. Does it look like something that's right? Does it look like something that you should be going there and paying all that money for an education? Huh? Does it look like something like electronics or computer programming? Does that look like something that's in the curriculum? No, it doesn't. And if it doesn't feel comfortable in your heart, you shouldn't do it. And you should have some guts and stand up, because this is your world. Like I said, you're not stomping on me. This old man's going to go out and I'm going this way. I'm going to Jesus Christ the Lord. I know where I'm going. I know what He did for me. He picked me up and kept me from being a drunk and all that. I lost everything. And He changed my life. And all I see is y'all following the devils, man. Some hater that's giving you something that has nothing to do with the education that you're in. Stomping on Jesus. Yeah, next time put your mom and dad's name there. Put your name and your best friend, your grandparents. Put all them names down there too, and then just stomp, 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 stomp. If that's what you think you want. I don't think it is. I really don't. I'm just going to go now. I love you. I love you kids, man. Don't want to see you go the wrong direction, and you are. You're back in the wrong turkey here. So reassess it, man. Tell all your friends.